How's it going, guys? My name is Ishaan, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down the full technical analysis and price target for NIO stock and my personal strategies as to how I plan to profit off the stock. Along with that, I'll also be covering the fundamental reasons and why NIO stock has actually been crashing and all the news that you need to know about. So with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe because we've been insanely accurate in predicting NIO's short-term price movements. So if you've been profiting and you enjoyed these short and informative videos, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get to the technicals. Alright, so jumping into the technicals for NIO stock, we can see a few things right off the bat. So first of all, yesterday I told you guys how we were forming the symmetrical triangle and how the stock actually closed below it. We broke below the support line and closed below it yesterday, and I told you guys how that basically indicated that buyers were not strong enough to be able to push it back above that support line and reclaim it. And I also told you guys to be patient and to be watching for how the stock played out today, because if we continued lower, sellers would take control, and that's exactly what happened. We can see the stock pushed up, turned that support line into resistance, and boom, it ended up cratering just how I predicted. And that's why, again guys, technical analysis is so important. Now if we take a look at what's been happening, we can see that the stock is trying to find support here around this 37.3 37.4 area. This is an area where we had previous support right over here and some general resistance in the area as well. Now if I zoom in on the hourly chart, we can also see that right now it looks like the stock is probably going to get a bounce. As you can see, we're forming a dragonfly doji on this candle right over here. Essentially the stock came down to about 37.12, but basically buyers stepped up really aggressively to push the stock back up and begin taking control again, and that's why we can see we formed this candle with a long bottom wick, which indicates that buyers are returning and beginning to step back in. So I'm expecting a bounce from here now, and I could see the stock easily retest this about this $39 level where we were facing resistance in this general area right over here. Along with that, we can see how the RSI has dropped down quite low. The MACD has also dipped down quite heavily into negative territory, and these are also pretty good indicators that the stock is really oversold at these levels and that we're probably going to be getting a bounce and that the momentum is beginning to shift in favor of the bulls. So now that you're getting a rough understanding of the technicals, let's talk about my personal strategy and when I'll be buying. So first of all, in order for me to be buying, I need to see a few things. First of all, I need to see the formation of higher highs and higher lows. As you can see, higher highs and higher lows. I want to see the stock start forming an upwards channel pattern. Like over here, as you can see, when the stock was dropping, the moment it started forming higher highs and higher lows, that's an instant tell that the stock is going to reverse, and that's the very first thing you always want to be looking for when the stock is dropping. Higher highs, higher lows. It's just simple technical analysis. And so once we begin forming that, and then we also need to break above $39, because like I said, $39 is going to be a key level of resistance. If we fail to break $39, just expect a dead cat bounce. We're probably going to get a dead cat bounce and end up dropping lower. So I want to see higher highs and higher lows, and I want to see the stock break above $39, and only then will I be adding more to my position. Along with that, I also want to be seeing the stock breaking above the 9 EMA, which is this blue line. As you can see, the stock has been turning the 9 EMA into resistance. It pushes up, turns the blue line into resistance, pushes up, turns into resistance. And the reason the EMA lines are so powerful is because they're an indicator for trend direction. Essentially, when a stock is above it, it shows that the trend is in favor of the bulls and vice versa. And so those are the three things I want to be looking for: higher highs, higher lows, a break above $39, and a break above the 9 EMA before I add more to my position. Now if the stock ends up breaking above $39, then the next level of resistance it will face is right here at 41.6, where it was a previous level of support. But on the other hand, if the stock ends up dropping lower, which is totally possible, it's definitely possible we get a dead cat bounce. As I told you guys, we've turned the $39 into resistance, or we don't even reach 39, we could just end up dropping even lower. Then the stock could be heading down all the way here to about 34, where again, what I want to see is the stock come down to 34 and again begin forming higher highs and higher lows, and only once we begin forming that, then I will be looking to enter into a long position. So now, before we jump into the fundamental reasons and the news as to why NIO stock is crashing, be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy link down below, where my goal is to help you guys learn technical analysis so that you can become more profitable and make better entry and exit positions. Watching these videos is only going to teach you so much, so be sure to check it out down below if you want to be learning about all these different patterns and indicators that will help you a lot. And with that being said, let's jump into the fundamentals and the news that's been causing the stock to absolutely crash. So now, the biggest reason that NIO stock has been crashing is because of a fire hit at the Renaissance factory in Japan that's basically worsened the global chip worries. Basically, a chip plant owned by Renaissance Electronic Corp was hit by a fire last week and damaged a bunch of machines that could take several months to repair. And basically, this company accounts for 30% of the global market for microcontroller units used in cars. And the thing is, as we know, car companies and any other company in general has been facing massive chip shortage. The massive chip shortage has been a problem for almost a year now, and a lot of companies have been struggling, and especially for EV cars. EV cars require a lot more chips. It's simple as that. They have a lot more technology, such as the batteries and so much more, so they require a lot more chips compared to usual diesel cars. And that's another reason why, as you can see, NIO stock, Tesla stock, and all these different EV stocks have been crashing. And as we can see, even NIO said just this month that the global chip shortage will hit its electric car production. As you can see, it said the company had ramped up production capacity in February to 10,000 vehicles, basically a massive increase, right? But William Lee said in the quarterly results that the chip shortages and batteries meant that NIO will need to fall back to the 7,500 levels in the second quarter. So I know a lot of people have been just saying, oh, NIO is going to smash these earnings beat, NIO is going to smash delivery numbers, but the fact of the matter is, it's the chip shortage is going to be hurting them a lot. And so that's another reason why the stock has been crashing. And remember, guys, I am not here to be bearish. I'm just providing you the facts as I see it and the facts as they are. And so essentially, because of this global chip shortage and the news that NIO themselves provided in their earnings report, and now this recent fire at this chip factory that provides a lot of microcontrollers for cars, this is going to be affecting EV manufacturers a lot, and that's why NIO and Tesla especially are dropping a lot recently. So guys, that's the video. Be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy link down below if you want to learn technical analysis for yourself so that you can become more profitable and make better entry and exit positions. Technical analysis is so important, so be sure to check it out down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, clocking out for now. Peace.